Sometimes the loudest cries are the ones no one hears. We smile the most when we're breaking inside. We all pretend we're fine in the daylight, laughing like nothing's wrong. But every night we fall apart in silence, singing the same sad song. I learned to hide it in my posture, keep my head up, play it cool. They say you're strong, you got it together. If only they knew the truth. There's a storm behind my eyelids, a war I don't show my friends. I say I'm good out of habit and hope the question just ends. If hearts had windows, mine would shatter the street. But glass looks perfect from a distance, doesn't it? We all pretend we're fine in the daylight, wearing a beautiful mask, trading our pain for polite conversation, answering questions they never ask. And we go home to the quiet, where the truth finally speaks. We're all just trying to survive the nights we can't fall asleep. I scroll through faces that look happy, everybody shining bright. But I know mirrors tell stories they don't post online. We're professionals at smiling, amateurs at being seen. We bury the hurt so deeply, even we forget what it means. Maybe we're all just children dressed up as grown human beings, carrying invisible bruises, begging the world not to see them. We all pretend we're fine in the daylight, dancing on fragile ground, holding our breath through the small talk, hoping the cracks don't make a sound. But when the lights fade to shadows, the truth comes flooding in waves. We're all just hearts in a crowd, trying to act brave. Some nights the ceiling remembers every word I didn't say, every tear I swallowed whole. So nobody worry today. I built a house made of silence, painted it perfectly neat, but the walls echo louder with every secret I keep. What if we drop the pretending just for a moment or two? Would the world fall to pieces, or would it finally tell the truth? We all pretend we're fine in the daylight, but nobody really is. We're stitched together with memories and scars we politely dismiss. And maybe that's what connects us, this beautiful mess we hide. A million lonely hearts beating side by side. So if you see me smiling, no, it's not always real, but it doesn't mean I'm broken, it just means I feel. And if you're barely holding, I swear I understand. We're strangers with the same pain, reaching out unseen hands. We're not weak for the shaking, we're human for the scars. Every tear is a language spoken by who we are. And maybe the bravest thing we'll ever do in this life is admit in the daylight we're not alright. We all pretend we're fine in the daylight, but tonight we let it go. No more hiding in perfect pictures, no more silent storms below. If you're lost in the darkness, I'm right there too. A world full of broken voices singing the truth. Maybe we were never meant to be fine all the time. Maybe we were meant to be on